class, we will make this hierarchy. Do you remember this hierarchy?
Yes.
We have class employee, and we have this class has 3 children, and one of them has also a child, right? So this class is abstract, right? Why? Because actually the employee, we cannot have employee who is just employee, right? The employee has to be either salaried or commission or hourly employee, right? Or base plus commission employee. So that's why we cannot have employee alone. So it's abstract class. We don't need to create object of employee class. Okay. So we will do this hierarchy. Let me do a new project. I will call it employee test, let's say 000. Okay, this is the name of the project. When I create new project, it will create one class, one main class, right? Package, we will talk about it. It's something like if you have a project, you can make all the classes in the same package somehow. Yeah, it's like a folder. You can think of it, a folder that contain all the classes. So in total in this project, how many classes we will have?
5.
No.
No,
6. 5 plus the main class.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is the main class. Let's start with the first class, which is, what's the name of the first class, the father class? Employee, right? This class is special. What's special about this class? It's abstract. How to make a class abstract? You write the keyword abstract and then employee, right? What does this class has? This class contains the common things among all employees, like first name, last name, ID, right? Every class, every employee should have these 3, right? So I make private string, first name, private string, last name, private string, ID. Okay. So these are the 3 variables. So now I want to make constructor for them, right? Do I need to make constructor? It's abstract class. Because the children need this constructor. Because in their constructor, they will call the constructor of the father. But I don't need this constructor to create object because we cannot create object in the abstract class. So I figure out there is easy way in my IDE to create constructors. So you just say create constructor for me with these 3 instance variable, and he will create the constructor. Yeah.
What did you do?
You in my IDE, you come here, insert code, constructor. So he will write the constructor for me. I also need to write set and get, right? There is also insert code, setters and getters, and you make this. It will make get first name, set first name, get last name, set last name, get ID, set ID, and so on. Yeah. What else I have to do? To string, right? Is it override or not override? Why? It exists in the object class, which is the father of this class, right? So I have to make override public for a string to string, and it's returning. I will make it in an easy way. Return first name and then plus first name, or better we said use get first name, right? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Better to use the method, not the variable. Plus, yes.
Didn't we use the system dot format?
A string, I can use it, but I want to do it in a different way. Okay, do you mind? Get last name. Okay. ID. Get ID. Okay. So that's it. I want to return this string. But I have to make \n to make everyone in a new line. Yeah. Okay. So this class, do we need to write something else in this class? Earnings, right. So is it normal method earnings? Do you know here at this level
Abstract.
it's abstract, right? So public void, no, not void, double, but before you have to write abstract. Public abstract double earning. So this method is, we write it just like this, without details, without implementation, without a block, just the header and semicolon. Because this method we don't know how to do the earning at this time, because we are still in the general class, yeah? So this method is the reason why this class has to be abstract actually, because some methods are not complete, yeah? Okay? Can we make object of this class? Let us try. Employee E equal new employee, and let me give some values. Fidaa Abed 1111, and yeah, that's it, I think. So you get error. Why you get error? Employee is abstract, cannot be instantiated. Yeah? Clear? Okay, so unfortunately we cannot make object of this class. It's abstract, and it was not designed to have object of it. It was designed so that it can have more children, right? Now let's start with the children. What's the name of the first child? Salary. Salary employee. So this class has what? What's the father of this class? Extend employee. Now we get error. Do you know why we get error? Who is the smart who knows why we get error?
Because it's abstract.
Because it's what?
Employee.
Employee is abstract, so what?
So it's inheriting an abstract method, but salary employee is not abstract. So
Yes. So actually, because you are extending abstract class, if you want to extend abstract class, you have two options. Either you define yourself as abstract, that's fine. Or if you want to define yourself as a concrete class, you need to override all the abstract methods in the father class, right? So later when we override earning, this error will go and we will see. But before that, let's do the instance variable. We have salary here, right? Private double salary. Okay? Only the instance variable, the other things are from the father. Constructor, can I make constructor? Yes, I can make constructor here. So let me do it. So the constructor of this ID, I don't like it because it's make the salary the first one. So I will make the salary the last one. Okay. And the first step is to call the father constructor, right? That's why we make in the employee class a constructor, because the children needs to call that constructor. So we call the father to initialize these three values, and then we initialize the salary ourselves. Next step is to do set and get, right? So now we have setter and getter. Why this is here? This has to be up. Okay. طيب. What else after the set and get? ToString. Let's override the ToString. Do we need to override? Do we have to override ToString? No, because it's not abstract. Yes.
So we don't initialize the value, we do it in the constructor.
Yeah, we initialize the value normal in the constructor. Yeah. Okay. Override public string ToString. Okay. And then what we do, like we return. So we want to use the father. So the father has ToString, which is not bad. It's like return the first name, last name, and ID. I want to use that. In addition to that, I want to add something. So how to do that? Return what? Super dot ToString. So this will return to me the string that the super is returning. Yeah. Plus, I make \n, and then I will add to that the salary. Okay. Clear? Okay. So this is the ToString. Do I need to do something else? Yeah, I have to override the earning because it's abstract. And I promise I will not be abstract, so I have to override the earning. So again, you write override. Do I need to write this at override?
Yes. No.
It's optional, right?
Yes.
We said you don't have to. Public double earning. You have to make override for the earning, but I'm talking about this. Do I need? Can I delete it? I can delete it. No problem. No, I make override without writing at override. Yeah. So this is just optional, but I'm making override. Yeah. So this return, what's the earning of this guy, the salary? Just return the salary, or return better get salary, right? So when we return get salary, we have the salary of this guy. Okay. So now we have now if you look, because we make override, now this error removed, right? Because now we make override for the abstract method, so this class is concrete. Can I make object of this class?
Yes.
Yes. So let's try to make object of this class. I go to the main class. I write salaried employee E1 equal new salaried salary employee. And what I have to give, how many values I have to give? 4. The first name, last name, ID, and what? Salary. No, this is too much for me. This is good. Okay. So this is the first employee, right? So it's salary employee. Is this polymorphismic object? No, it's normal object because the variable of the type of the son or the class and the object of the same class. Yeah, so it's not like the father and the son. Yeah. Okay, let me print system.out.print ln. If I print E1, what will happen? It will print toString of this object. Yeah. And I also want to print the earning, right? So how much will print for this employee? What's the earning of this employee? 10,000, right? So let's see, Fidaa Abed, this IDE, 10,000. I have to write earning. Okay. So earning is 10,000 as well. Yeah? Clear? So this is the first child object. Let us do another one. Which one is the second? Hourly. Yeah, we can do the commission as well. Our employee. What instance variable has this extends what? Extends employee, right? Why we get error here? Abstract. So we are extending abstract class. So we have to override all the abstract methods if we want to be not abstract. Yeah. How many instance variable we have? So we have the wage. Wage means how much you get by hour. And we have what? Hours. Okay, so I have to do constructor. Insert code, constructor, hours and wages. It's making these the last things. Let me copy them for the cut. Make them here. Make this guy here. Okay, like this is the constructor. Sorry? Yeah. Okay. So the first line of the constructor should be what? Yeah, calling the super class with this first name, last name, ID, and then I initialize my variables, right? After that, what I have to do? After the constructor, setters and getters. Let me ask the IDE to make them. So we have get wage, set wage, get hours, set hours. After that, toString, right? So I will do similar thing to this toString. I will mark override. I will take the father toString, the employee toString that print first name, last name, and ID. And in addition to that, I will print what? The wage first. So here it's better to write get wage, right? And also it's better to write get salary, the previous one. And then plus, and it's hours, right? Get hours. Okay, so I'm calling the toString of the father of the employee class that return the first name, last name, and ID. In addition to that, I want to add the wage and the hours. Yeah. So that's all. I'm still getting error here. We have to override the earning, right? How to override the earning? At override public double earning. Okay. Return what? How to compute the wage here, the earning here? Yes, hours times wage. So return get hours multiply by get wage. Okay. So now the class is complete and this error is away, right? Can I make object of this class? Yes. So let me do it. We can, but the standard way is to make everyone is a file. But you can make them in one file. But this is not good. But technically you can. Okay, so I want to create another object. The name of the object is hourly. Yeah, hourly employee. So why we have error? Yeah, the constructor take 5 values. So let's say the wage is you get 100 per hour and you have 40 hours. So how much this employee should take? Najia, Wasim. Okay, and the ID is 222. So how much Najia is getting? 4,000. Yeah, because she's working 40 hours. Each hour she get 100 riyal. So let me print it. Let me run it and see. I should make.
Doctor, the employee test is the main.
Yes, it's the main. So let me print empty line between the two employees. So here, this is the first employee is taking salary, and the earning is the same as salary. Second employee is taking wage and hours, and the earning is wage multiplied by hours, right? Okay, third class. Who want to help me? The one who helps me, I will put his name. Ahmad. So what's the name of this class?
The commission.
Commission employee. Okay. What's
Extends employee.
yeah, very good. Extends. Again, employee is abstract class, so this needs to override the abstract method to be a concrete class. Okay, so
We do the constructor.
first, before the constructor, private.
We do the commission.
Yeah, we have to double commission and private double sales. So this guy has sales and commission of the sales, right? So after that we do what? Constructor. So let me do the constructor, but I want to do these two at the end. So let me do it like this. Okay, so this is the constructor. The first line in the constructor is to call the father constructor to initialize first name, last name, ID, and then I initialize the two myself. After that, Ahmad.
We override the two strings.
Before that,
We set and get. Set.
we do the setters and getters. So get commission, set commission, get sales, set sales. After that,
We override two string and we return the earnings.
Yeah.
Calculate the commission.
wait, let's first override toString. So we get the toString of the father of the employee class, and in addition to that, we want to make the commission, and here get, and here is the sales, and get sales, right? So this is the toString of this class. What else we have to do? We are still getting error because this is abstract class. Until now we didn't override the earning. So we have to override public double earning. So
Sales times commission.
yeah, return
Get commission times
get commission multiplied by get sales. Yeah. Okay. So now we override the earning. Now we don't have this error anymore. And this is a concrete class. Can we create object of it?
Yes.
Yes. Now it's the time, Ahmad, to enjoy your name.
I enjoy my name very much.
So we make a new line, and then we make E3. It's commission. So we have in the commission employee, we have to give the commission, which is 0.2, and the sales, which let's say 10,000. So how much you will get, Ahmad?
0.2, it will be 2,000.
2,000.
Why so low?
It's like this. This is the life. Okay. But here I have to make E3 and E3. Okay. Why Najia? Oh, I forget to put your name, Ahmed. So
No, A with an A with an A.
Hakim.
Ahmed with an A.
What?
Ahmed with an A.
I will make it with E. Okay, I decide, not you. Okay. Ahmad, Hakim. So he's getting commission 0.2, 20%, and his sales is 10,000. So the earning is 2,000. Last.
Doctor, before we go,
Yeah.
can you please go to the commission?
Yeah, sure.
The earning. What was the formula?
Commission multiplied by the sales, right? We did this in chapter 9. This is like all class for us. Now, who want to be a son of Ahmed? Okay. Okay. So now let us create the last class, which is base plus base plus salary. No, base plus commission employee. Is it difficult topic?
No.
So maybe in the exam I bring you like long, but you don't need to write everything yourself, but you have to fill the gaps. Override this method, I don't know, write a toString for this method, yeah? So I might bring you a class, like I bring you the full project, but I delete some parts,
Yeah.
and you have to fill the gaps. Okay, so this extends what's commission employee. Why I'm not getting error? No, I'm getting error. Okay, but this error is because of something else. Let me do the constructor and I will tell you why I'm not getting error. Okay, I'm getting error because I'm not doing constructor. But anyway,
Why is this an error then?
it's long story, Ahmed. So this error because so in this class we didn't make any constructor, right?
Yeah.
So Java by default will make empty constructor.
Ah, we
And
have-
that empty constructor Java will let this constructor call the father empty constructor, but the father does not have empty, no argument constructor. So that's why. But it's advanced thing, and don't worry. So that's why it's written constructor commission employee in class commission employee cannot be applied to given types. So normally we should have no argument constructor there, and then it will work. But don't worry about it. Anyway, what's the here we have salary or base private double salary, and then so insert code constructor. So he's doing it well, but I don't like. I want to make the salary at the end. Okay, so this is the constructor. Right. The first line is to call the father constructor. Why is not happy?
The header does not take salary as a parameter.
Okay. Why we put double salary here? Ah, I copied here by mistake. Okay. I should copy it here. Okay, so the first line in the constructor is to call the father. Who's the father? Commission employee. The father take how many input? 5. So you give him the 5. First name, last name, ID, commission, and sales. And then you initialize your instance variable, which is the salary. After that, we do what? Setter and getter for the salary. And then toString override. Do I need to make override to toString? No, like it's optional. But it's nice because do I need to add commission and sales? No, my father is already doing this, right? Get salary and get salary. Okay, so this is the toString. Do I need to make override for earning?
No.
Why?
Because
It's not abstract. So the father is not abstract. Actually, this is the first class that doesn't give me error here because the father is not abstract. So it's optional for you. Okay. So Yahya is watching. He will be a good programmer. Okay. So at earning. So again, we have to it's optional to override earning, but actually we want to override because we don't like the way it's computed. So how to update it?
salary plus
Yeah, get salary plus this. Yeah, one way is to do it like this. Another way, Ahmed, is to do what? Yeah, so this thing is done in the super.earning, so we can write super.earning as well. Yeah? Okay, so this class is also complete now. Can I make object of it? Yes. Let me go. Sorry? So let me call it for. What's the name of salary plus? I call it base plus. Base plus Base plus or salary plus? Base plus. Why he's not happy?
Because Dr.
Hmm?
Oh, 6 parameters.
Because of 6 parameters. So I have, so here you have commission, you have salary, and you have also and you have salary. So who want to put his name? Yahya. 444. Okay. So how much Yahya will get? 12,000. Yes. 3 times you. Okay. So yeah. So the last one is Yahya Abed. ID commission is 0.2. 10,000 the sales and plus the salary. So he's getting 10,000 plus 20% of the sales. Okay. So we did this. Is this polymorphismic?
No.
Is this polymorphismic?
No.
Is this? None of them is polymorphismic. Actually, this is the standard way to do things. But next we want to do the same things, but we're in a simpler way. In a polymorphismic way. Very good. This topic is considered the most difficult topic in object-oriented. So if you understand it, this means you are smart. Okay. Okay. So after this, let me do the same thing what I did before, but using polymorphismic way. So polymorphisms means the variable should be from the father. So if you look here, the variable from the son and the object from the son. Right? But now the variable should be from the father and the object should be from the son. Let me create an array of employees. Can I define variable of employees? So you can define variable of employees, but you are not allowed to create object of employees, right? We agree on this. So instead of creating one variable, I want to create, instead of creating one variable, I want to create array of variables. So please don't be confused by the new. New here is not creating object, right? It's creating array. This new is for creating the array. Okay?
Call it something else than employee.
Sorry?
And change the name.
Which? Okay. Okay, so now we created 4 variables, only variables of the employees, and I put them in array. So now I have a of 0, a of 1, and I have a of 2 and a of 3. These are the variables, right? They are the variables of class employee, right? So now I want to make them polymorphismic. They are variable from the father. I should assign to them object from the son. I can do something like this, if you like. Yeah? So it's variable from the father, from the employee, but the object from the son. I can do something like this, or I can just use the same object, E1, right? Because E1 is the object representing Najia. E2 is the object representing, oh, no, E1 is Fidaa, E2 is Najia, E3 is Ahmad, and E4 is Yahya. Okay? So now it's array of employees, but I put inside this array different objects. But it's fine because they are polymorphism. They accept to be as a father. Yeah, they have 2 faces: face from the father, face from the. Now I'm calling them from, I'm dealing with them from the face of the father. All of them are employees for me. Okay. So now the easy part, I will make a for loop, and I will make a symbol. I can make enhanced for, like for each, but let me now make the normal for. Okay, and then inside this for, what I will do, I will print system.out.println. I will print the what, the object a of I. So look, when you print a of I, actually you are printing toString, but even you didn't write toString, it will be printed by default. So which toString you are calling here? Yeah, it's different. Yani. Depends on the object, yeah? Depends on the object, right?
Yes.
So that's why this is the polymorphismic part. You are calling toString, it looks like you are calling the same method of the father, but actually it's not the father. You are calling dependence on the object. So you are dealing with them generally, with their general behavior, but actually when you go to execution, you execute the method that are specific for them.
Yes.
This is the idea of polymorphism. Same thing with the earning, right? I'm calling earning again. Earning, it looks like I'm calling the same method for all of them, but actually it's different method. It's same name of the method, but it's different. So let me just print also empty line after each employee. Okay, so let us run the program now. So this is the name, the toString of each employee and the earning in the normal way. And after this line, I'm printing the same, but in the polymorphismic way. So you see, now don't think about only 4 objects. Imagine you have 2000 objects, you have 20 different types of objects. So it's much easy and much convenient to deal with them as the same. And this is what happens in any system. Imagine the system like in university. They deal the students, CS student, the same way the business student, the same way the architecture student, and so on. Okay, they are different little bit. I'm sure they have some methods special for each program, but I'm dealing with them in the general way. Yeah? So you understand the big idea of polymorphism?
And the toString earning is not included in the,
Sorry?
the toString method. There is no earning.
No earning, but I'm printing it myself. Yeah, okay? Okay, let me hope it's still recording.